everyone, it's Haley, and today I'm going to be doing the book combo tag. So this tag was created by Jessie over at Jessie the Reader, and I wasn't tagged by anyone to do it, but I'm doing it anyways because I really like the idea of it. It's basically, if you didn't get it from the title of it, is you take like different things from different books and you're kind of combining them to make like your ultimate pairing. It just seems super awesome. So yeah, let's just get into it. Question number 1 is, which two authors would you like to see put their writing skills together to write a book? For this one, I'm going with Marcus Zusak, who is the author of The Book Thief, and Patrick Ness, who wrote a bunch of books, but this is the only one I've read of his, and that is A Monster Calls. Marcus Zusak also has other books, but The Book Thief is the one that I've read. Anyways, so I think that they both have pretty similar writing styles, and for that reason, I think it would just work kind of seamlessly. You wouldn't be able to tell like who wrote which chapter. Like, it would just kind of be a really great collaboration because it would just flow so nicely. They're both kind of really like lyrical and beautiful metaphorical writing, but it also kind of has like a darker tone to it, and it deals with some pretty serious issues. So I think if they ever wrote a book, it would be really fantastic. And this was a really hard question for me to answer because there were so many that I wanted to say. So I think I might do a separate video on kind of my dream collaborations. So yeah, Marcus Zusak and Patrick Ness, if they ever write a book together, I will definitely buy it. Question number 2 is your favorite author collaboration, and for this one I'm going with Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. I never realized until now that I haven't really read that many collaborations. I've read like 3, I think, but this one would definitely be my favorite. It's just super fun and humorous and just really, really enjoyable. The writing styles work really well together, and I really, really enjoyed it. And actually David Levithan is writing the play that Tiny, I think it's Tiny, I've read this a while ago, but the play that Tiny is writing or is starring in the book, so I'm definitely going to be getting that soon, and yeah, I just really enjoy this book. Question number 3 is, if you could combine any 2 stories and make it one story, what would it be, and what would the reworked title be? So this one I think was the hardest question. I spent a really long time thinking about this because it's kind of hard to think of like whole stories and how they would work combined with other stories that you've read. It was just very difficult, but I ended up settling on Shatter Me by Tahara Mafi and The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. These books are kind of similar. They deal with the whole like idea of kind of superhumans, I guess, and I just think that they would work like very interestingly together just because they are kind of similar, but the writing style in this one is very metaphorical, and then this one is more kind of like straightforward and kind of movie style, I guess. And I think kind of the whole storyline and the writing style and the characters combining would just be really, really cool. They're like similar, but they're also really different, so I think the idea of having them both together would be very interesting, and it would definitely be something I would read. And the reworked title that I came up with would be, what was it? Shatter the Darkest Minds. I don't know, I'm not creative right now. Question number 4 is, which 2 characters from different books do you ship together? So this was kind of hard for me because I've never really thought of like shipping characters from different books. I guess I'm kind of close-minded like that, but when I thought of it, like the ship that I came up with, I think it's absolutely perfect, and that is Selena Sardothien from the Throne of Glass series with Jace from the Mortal Instruments series. How perfect. They're both just so snarky and sassy and like sarcastic and badass that I think they would make like the greatest couple. They would like fight all the time, but it would be so amusing, and they would just like try to one-up each other. I just think they would be really, really perfect together, and I completely ship it. I ship it 110%. Question number 5 is, which 2 worlds from different books would you like to see come together to make one epic world? And this one was another really hard one. I just, for some reason, I couldn't really come up with anything, but what I came up with was the world from Snow Lake Ashes, which is one of my favorite worlds that I've read, and the other one is the Wonderland world from Splintered. I just think it would kind of make a really interesting combination because of like the political intrigue and the world of this one, and like all the different like countries, I guess, or cities, whatever you would call them. And then this one, like just having all the characters that like live in Wonderland and kind of that whimsical idea combined into this story with all of like the different like seasons that are the worlds. I don't know if this is making sense. I just think that they would make a pretty cool world if they were combined. And question number 5 is, which duology or a trilogy or series do you think would be better if it was combined into one book? And for this one, I'm going with the Ruby Red or Precious Gemstones trilogy by Kirsten Gier. I mentioned this in my review, but I think that this could be 1, maybe 2 books. There's just, the first 2 books, like literally nothing happens. So it could be just one like longer book. Like it wouldn't even have to be that big. It could be like 400 or 500 pages. There's honestly not that much that happens in these books. It all happens in this one. And yeah, I know that's an unpopular opinion and a lot of people really like these books, but I just personally think that they would be better off as one book. Or maybe 2. So that's all for this tag video. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a really fun tag, so you guys should definitely do it. I tag all of you to do it, but I'm also going to tag Maureen over at Maureen Kiwi, and who else was I going to tag? Raylene over at Padfoot and Prong 07. So yeah, if you guys want to do this, then definitely do it. It's, like I said, it's super fun, and it's really interesting to see what kind of books people would combine, and then you kind of like think about it, and you're like, that would be awesome. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!